And we are back with another episode of our Missouri State Offensive Coordinator Dynasty. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. We're at week 0. We're gonna advance to week 1 again. This is going to be a very spread option-y type of offense. You'll see what it is. I know last year when I did the Nevada Dynasty, the offensive coordinator one, I tried to kind of script some plays and go at, defenses with certain attacks. Couple things here. One, I don't think that we have the team to do that right now. And 2, I don't know what plays generally work and what plays don't because, well, I haven't really played the game. And so we're going to advance to week 1, see what's up with recruiting. We'll handle our points there for recruiting, see if we fall out of favor for anybody, but we'll handle our points there. And then we're going to get into our first game of the season and see how that goes. Again, this is a coach dynasty mode. Yep, they were out for a lot of people on our board. That's not surprising. We only were, yep, that's going to be really ugly as well. We were really only putting in points on like 5 people. So I'm not surprised that we fell out of favor with a bunch of them. We've got all these guys. I don't know is it schedule visit? Is that what we have? What's he at? He's at top 5 already. I think we're going to go for the FCS game just because I don't want to lose. I know that the win doesn't get us any bonus. But it's like we're below everybody, right? So do I want them to be there for a blowout? Or at least there for a potential victory? And I mean, week 4, he could be committed by then already because we're going to keep hammering these points. I kind of want to be like, oh, we'll skip it all together, but I don't think we need to skip it all together. And like we got Dion Shockey is approaching that top 5. It's going to be us and Troy for the most part. Siaki Iosefa is approaching that top 5, which I'm really hoping we can lock in while it's still Western Michigan, Toledo, Middle Tennessee State, and Western Kentucky, or maybe Air Force, maybe. Actually, not Air Force because they got a 2-tier pipeline there. But if we can lock it in where Western Kentucky is the only school that has a pipeline on him at all, and we've already got a bit of a head start, we should be able to really close in on Siaki Iosefa, who, again, not a great player, right? But he's got, first off, he's better than most of what we have. And secondly, he is a guy that is going to help our recruiting rankings. He's better than what we have. But also, again, like even if he's not great, a 3-star is going to be a better player on our team, honestly, from probably day 1. Like he'll probably step in as a freshman that contributes. Larry Gaydash, we'll spend some points here to see what he is. Decent power moves, strength is pretty solid there. We're in first for him, and we're going to stay in first a little bit. Doesn't look like UTEP's really prioritizing him. That's not a lot of points that they put in. So we'll try to just build a lead, and then we'll try to, once he gets to top 5, schedule a visit right away. Playing time being a big selling point for him is huge for us. Dion Shockey, we are first for, us and Troy. And again, Jose Best, we've got this. I don't think we've given points to anybody else. I'm just going to remove the people that we're not in on at all, which, again, not surprising. I even said I was just offering some guys scholarships just to try to get into their range before they commit anywhere. But yeah, we've got a lot of work to do, and it's gonna be a bit. I really don't know what we're gonna do at quarterback. I really don't know what we're gonna do with quite a few guys at this point. But I will be looking at guys like Felix Douglas, who is a gadget. And I think we're going to spend the 50 points on him right now and start recruiting him while nobody else is. We've got these 6 guys we're targeting. If we can land 4 or 5 of them, I'd be very happy, especially because If we land even 4 of them, that means we're landing a 3-star, and all 3 of these guys would step in as immediate big time players for us. So I'm really looking forward to this potential addition on the defensive line. I know that we're the offensive coordinator, but again, complimentary football there. Decided to not spend points on this right now. I mean, like, I'm thinking about it, and even if it goes poorly, all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna schedule the visit for week 3, get him in here as soon as possible. We're gonna do proximity to home so that it should go great regardless of what happens, right? And then can we hard sell on? No, I mean, we don't have the things that he wants there, so we're gonna go 20, 5, and 10, and we're gonna do all 40 there. I know he's a 2-star. He's not great. We don't even know what he looks like, right? But again, we're just at a point where we just need to add players. This is a really bad team. Just being honest, like this is a really bad team that we have here. And so for us, it's just about getting what we can out of them. Like Jacob Clark being a pretty immobile guy. Honestly, kind of want to throw Elijah Leonard in, if I'm being completely honest about it, because like we're not going to have Jacob Clark, right? But also, like, there's not much of a difference here in terms of, I mean, passing is obviously a big gap, but we're not going to be 39 break sack is unplayable. How are you a backfield creator with 39 break sack? That's insane. Honestly, yeah, we're gonna. I get it. He's a pretty decent ball carrier, but we're gonna actually. He's barely even that. He doesn't have trucking. Like, yeah, we're gonna keep Jacob Clark in there. I think we're gonna keep. Yeah, I think we're gonna start Josh Joyner. Just because he's got so much more for him. Connor Lair looks pretty decent, honestly. Good power sets. I hate he's a senior right now. We've got quite a few guys with abilities, which is fun at least. Connor Lair. I don't want Connor Lair to be our fullback, do I? Screw it. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Gonna put Dash Luke out there just so we have a bit more speed. Kind of tight end. Tight end doesn't really matter that much for us, just because we are going to be. I'm going to put Askren there, just because he's got sure hands and there's not much of a difference. Again, this is going to be a spread option team, and we're going to get what we can out of these guys, but I don't think that's going to be much for year one. I already did the defensive auto reorder. I'm not touching the defense. That's not on me. And so I'm not touching it at all. But we are going to step in here. I mean, they're just going to decimate us. I think it was 4-2-5 was our defense there. We got the Missouri State playbook. And now we're going to load into this and see how it goes. I'm not expecting it to go well, right? I don't think anybody should. They got their whole setup. It doesn't feel good being the week 1 cupcake, right? It doesn't feel awesome being the week 1 cupcake here. We are also doing this with Matt 10 sliders. Yeah, we're gonna we are gonna be a very shotgun team. Part of that is just simply because we don't have good offensive linemen that are going to be able to hold up in pass protection. So we're going to be just doing what we can there. Honestly, we gained 2 yards. We basically already won this game, right? Yeah, we're going to try, but they're a lot better than us. Like, there's just no other way to put it. Yeah. I also forgot that I said we were gonna chew clock here early on. Um, yeah, we're gonna chew clock early on, just honestly to try to get out of these games early. That's it. We need to minimize the amount of time that they're on offense. I mean, they're clearly playing man defense here. They might be blitzing here, but we're gonna trust our guys. Though he's gonna take. Yep, he's just gonna get sacked. All right. I feel like he had the running back right away. Yeah, I think it was Shamari Lawrence. I feel like he had him right away, but yeah, didn't happen. Didn't go in our favor. About as good as a punt as we're getting, right? It's barely out of bounds, full power. But they have the ball at the 46. They're gonna score, right? Yeah, they got 3. That's it. They only got 3 from it. This is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna. This is gonna be a brutal season right here, especially just while we're figuring out what works, what doesn't work. There we go. All right. Again, like I want at least a quarterback that can be a rushing threat. We don't really have that right now. But I do want to get that eventually, and just have someone that, we can just say, hey, we need these yards, let's go run and get it. Or let's be an actual threat with even the 5 wide stuff, like having this RPO bubble QB draw that we're going to run right now. Even doing that, just getting guys. There we go. Oh, it's dead. Yep. Just having a guy that can actually be a threat there, and that we can make work. I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, there we go. Bounce. I really like this stuff too, like the bounce, because I do think that when you play online, at least, there's a lot of times where if a running back goes in motion, people just be like, all right, I'm going to guess pass. And now they have plays where the running back goes in motion and you throw the ball, or and you run the ball. So I think that's big. But again, here we're just trying to spread this out, attack. Go ahead, you got that. Okay, all right, there we go. I'm not pressing anything. Again, this is coach mode. I don't make any reads. I don't do anything. Even if I feel like there should be something done, I don't touch anything. They have reportedly fixed coach mode so that it's more likely that quarterbacks scramble instead of just taking sacks. That's not going to work out well. Yeah. That play, I think I'm going to take mental note of as we need better athletes catching the ball there. And we've got to be more selective with the call, I guess, is how I'll word it. We're going to have the tight end here is going to be the guy going in motion. That'll be interesting. But again, and he didn't throw it to the swing. All right. But yeah, we're gonna be figuring out a lot of stuff in year 1. Honestly, hopefully, they bring us back for year 2. Because again, for some reason, we only got a 1-year contract. So hopefully they'll bring us back for a year 2, and we'll have a better feel. Have a better feel for the team, have a better feel for the game itself. There we go, first down. And just be able to, just move. And I know right now we're driving, we're taking it real slow, and we're having fun with that. Which I didn't even think we'd be making it this far. They are blitzing here. We're going to just go read option, change it. Yeah, that's dead from the blitzer. Yep. Okay, there's an injury there to. I don't think that was Bishop Fitzgerald that got hurt. I think it was number 6 is holding his rib. But generally, we're driving right now. Reportedly, when the game was coming out, they were like, "Yeah, we did a lot with the adaptive AI stuff." Which can call play and go to the second quarter. But yeah, apparently adaptive AI is a big thing. So even though we're driving now, running the RPO, which. I mean, right now, no one negative 13 rushing yards combined. Yeah, I expect them to adjust and make more plays to stop it, which I don't know. Maybe they do it blitzing. Maybe they decide, hey, you know what? We're gonna go and just play man coverage and work underneath. I really don't know what that's gonna look like, but it could be tough. It could be tough. We've got our duo set up here. Just snap that. That's going to be dead. Oh, okay. All right. Thought that he might hit the quarterback before he handed it off. 48-yard field goal. I have no idea what our kicker can or can't do, but this is cool. This is fun. This is an easy kick to make for sure. It's definitely not stadium pulsing like crazy. There we go. All right. It's a tie game. Flag. They run into. They get roughing the kicker. Give me roughing. Give me roughing. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. We're going to accept that, and we're going to be in the red zone now. We're not taking the 3 points. We are going to go and get into the red zone and see what we can make happen here. And what can we get here? There we go. Halfback at quarterback is what we're going to do because we are going to run power. I guess we're going to call timeout first because that took way too long. And then we're going to come out and we're going to run power and we're going to see how this goes. We're actually going to run counter because that looks scary on that right side. So we're going to bring motion across, send him up. There we go. There we go. 2nd and 1 is honestly right where we'd want to be. 2nd and 1 is right where we want to be. We can run an RPO here, maybe get the first down, maybe throw it and try to get a touchdown here. But ideally, he's dead. Oh, thank goodness he threw it away. Oh, man, I would have been mad at him, and then I would have been mad at myself. Mesh post wheels, what we're going to do, we're going to make a change here. We're going to make a bit of an adjustment. Can we send him to the flat? Is that still... Is flat no longer okay. Well, we're going to snap it. And, yeah, he's going to take a big sack there. All right, 4th and 12, and we're going to miss this. I feel like we made it last time, and now there's no way that's going to happen again. I think we're still good. Almost got blocked. And, yep, there we go. Yep, that was the most predictable thing ever. Maybe I, spoke it into existence, but that was also just... It made a lot of sense that was going to happen. Yep, that just made a lot of sense that would happen. That we made the field goal, and it's like, all right, well, we tied them, and then... we got another opportunity, and we do something with it. Thank you. I'll be polite about it. I don't care. Just do something with it. But yeah, I do think that made a lot of sense. That we had a great play, a great drive. We scored. We're given another opportunity to get more points, and ended up walking away with none. That seems like a very, very video game thing to do. Very, very video game thing to happen. And so I'm not surprised by it at all. I'm trying to run enough of a legitimate, spread out attack where we're constantly attacking horizontally. There we go. I mean, part of that is I want to attack vertically. I'm just not certain that we have the personnel to do that consistently. Also, I don't get to make that decision. I get to make the play call, but really he decides everything else. That's dropped, yeah. So quarterback decides everything else. Can I get a running back at quarterback here? We've got no running back at quarterback there. So we're just gonna have Clark out there, and he's gonna run power read with Joyner. See how that one goes. That's not going to go well. I mean, hey, that went kind of better than I thought it would go for a while there. That play was scary for sure. But yeah, so I want to attack vertically, but I also only get to make the decision of what the play call is. I don't decide anything after that. We're going to hit the flat real quick. That's going to be what? No gain. Yeah, 42 is tough. We are going to sky kick it. I don't know how far sky kick's going to go with this punter, but we're going to find out. Okay. I mean, they're going to get at the 18. Is that where we are? 18, yeah. All right, is what it is. Hopefully get a stop. We force a turnover? No, we're at the 50. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a bunch of stuff here that is kind of gimmicky. I'll say gimmicky. We've got gimmicky plays in the offense. But I am not trying to call those right now at a time where that would be very dangerous and at a time where we're being given good field position. And that's like, all right, well, we might actually be able to make something happen. I don't want to screw it up by being like, all right, well, let's just run a trick play. And so, and yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am the host of Locked On Gators, and I get scared with gimmicky plays and trick plays because I remember when Billy Napier ran the double reverse flea flicker thing, and it went horribly. And so I would like to avoid doing things like that as the play caller myself. And so we are going to avoid those. We are not going to sky kick this one. I think we're going to kick it low and let the bounce play in our favor, hopefully. Oh, I just accidentally took over the guy. Okay. All right, at the 20, that's fine. Or not accidentally, like instinctively, I pressed circle and took over. Minute 30. We're going to run the ball first down, see what we get. Because it might be the kind of situation where we kind of just want to get out of here. I think we'll take a shot here if we can. We're going to keep the running back into pass block. Is everybody accounted for? Yeah, everybody's accounted for. There it is. Okay. All right. We're going to shut off the shoot clock and call verticals. We're going to run the clock a little bit. We're going to wait a few seconds. The stadium pulse is indeed rocking. Can you change that to a post? No, we can't because it's not going to let us. All right, we're going to snap it now. 10 seconds left. He's going to run, pick up the first down. We're going to call timeout. We've got one left, and we're just going to call a Hail Mary. Right? That's it. That's all we can really do, right, is call a Hail Mary. It's 5 seconds left. We're on our own 44. Maybe he can make this. I genuinely do not know. But I can tell you what. Can I not make... Yeah, okay, I'm pressing L1. Can I make a line adjustment? No? Okay. And we're just going to... Yep. Our running back is blocking their edge rusher. The thing I was trying to change was that everybody was shifted to the right. I wanted the half slide the left side of the line. Yeah, we're just going to go. Go ahead. I wanted the half slide the left side of the line because there were there's an edge rusher in the middle, edge rusher on the right, a defensive lineman, not an edge rusher, in the middle, an edge rusher on the right, an edge rusher on the left. And the nose tackle was accounted for, defensive tackle was accounted for, edge rusher on the right was accounted for. And on the left side, our left tackle was waiting for an off-ball player, and the left tackle and the running back was in charge of the edge rusher on the left. So I wanted to change that, but wasn't exactly how it worked out. We do get the ball to open the half. 3-0. It was 3-3 for a couple seconds. I'm going to make him call fair catch here. It was 3-3 for a couple seconds, and then there was a roughing the kicker that got us the ball back. And then we didn't capitalize on it. I do like this goal line set being like that instead of I form style. We're going to get back to chewing clock and trying to attack with that. I don't like how that looks, but we don't really have time to make an adjustment. So we're just going to have to live with whatever happens there. That just is what it is. Like, it sucks, but there's no way around that one. We're going to spread it out again and see if we can make, just honestly, anything happen. See if we can, honestly, if we could just get a couple of first downs, let's start with one. If we can get a first down, then that'll be a solid start for us. We don't need to score on this drive. It would be nice if we did. But I also want to be realistic about who we are. We're Missouri State facing USC. Lincoln Riley's offense is once again pissing down their legs. That's what they did last year. That's what they're doing this year right now against Missouri State. Because we are an elite defensive juggernaut for sure. But yeah, I'm trying to find ways in which we can. That's going to stay in. Yeah. We'll get coverage there. He's not going to go far. Okay. He fair card it. Another field goal? All right. Another field goal. So we're still very much in this. But yeah, so I want to just chip away. That's it. We're trying to chip away Chippewas, although we are not the Chippewas. There it is. Yards after catch, yards after contact. That's one of the reasons I've said, like, I want to add some kind of elusive bruiser or the contact-seeking running back, just because like I think we're going to have to stay ground and pound and sustain drives. And so we're going to do that however we can. Get rid of it, please. Okay. All right. Good play. Good play. There we go. I like that. I thought he was going to take off running for a little bit. Like, I thought we were going to see quite a few things, and instead he was just, all right, nope, we're going to start and then hit the check down. Big play, big play. Love to see it. No, that was horrible. Honestly, good job, Josh. Good job, because that was atrocious blocking. So good job. No other way to describe it, right? Are they in man right here? That could bode well for us if they are. Oh, nope, not if we're not blocking anybody. Okay. I mean, yep, you're not going to do anything about that. Just don't know what to say there. We're going to call scissors here. We're going to go empty, call scissors. Can I get Robinson running a slant? Nope. Can I get Robinson running a slant? Can I get Robinson running a slant? No. And we're going to take a delay game. All right. I mean, it's 6-0, right? Like, I do think we're at a point where we're just going to call QB draw here. We're probably not going to get the first down, but just getting... Oh, we're going to lose yards. Okay. All right. They call the stunt. Yeah, so they call the stunt. We call a draw. And because of the stunt, he was basically right where we were running anyway. Cool. Another stop? Can we do that? No. Oh, insurmountable lead. I mean, 6 was an insurmountable lead, right? But now it's actually an insurmountable lead. A motion jailbreak screen. We'll see how that goes. He's open. All right. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If you're going to take your time like that, then just don't even bother, really. It's fourth quarter, but there's still 8.5 minutes left. We still do have a lot of time. I know we haven't scored, but honestly, as far as yards and sustained drives, we've been better than I thought we were going to be. I thought this was going to be like a 40-0 blowout. And so where we are now, not an awesome spot to be, but also we've been in worse. We're going to get a first down. Did we get that? No, we're going for it anyway. I mean, at this point in the game, there's no point in not going for it, right? Can I get? Do we have the fullback run from here? No. All right. Well, we're gonna have to get something going as quick as possible. Let's just get RPO alert, wide receiver screens. I just change this to straight up. All right. Well, snap it. Let's get a first down here. There it is. They were. I either wanted to just run it up the middle or call like a straight receiver screen out there. We obviously didn't have those, but yeah, we're gonna complete. We're gonna have a really high completion percentage because we have so many RPOs in the offense. And drop back passing, we haven't been effective at all. But because we've got so many RPOs, he's throwing a bunch of screens and stuff like that. But in terms of just drop back passing, we haven't found any success there. And so that's something that we're going to have to try to figure out. There we go. All right, we had a straight drop back pass. That wasn't a play action. And we got decent yards from it. Going to call him mesh. We're trying to keep things simple for him, right? Oh, pick it up. Oh, my demon. I hate that you didn't get it. But also, like, independent of the result, I like the aggressiveness. I'm gonna be honest. If I were his OC in actuality, I'd be like, you know what? Hell of a play. Like, it didn't work. You didn't complete the pass, but ballsy pass. We're gonna shut off the chew clock feature here. We're not gonna go no huddle yet, but we are gonna shut off chew clock. And we are gonna start again trying to take few more shots. I accidentally called this play, and I don't feel like we've got a ton of time for me to worry about making adjustments and all that. But we are going to keep trying to attack and keep trying to go. Once we hit the 4-minute mark, we're going to go full no huddle. Okay, what happened? Holding. All right, that's what it is. It's a hold. Yep. Our first penalty here. We're going no huddle now. It's 2nd and 15. We've got a good distance to go. We're gonna we're gonna take a shot here, and we're gonna see how that goes. It might go really poorly. He's gonna take the shot. He's gonna throw a pick. All right. That's gonna probably solidify a loss, right? Because I feel like they were gonna be able to kill clock here. Yeah. Not only did they kill clock, but they scored a touchdown. I mean, they kicked the field goal to make it a 2-touchdown game with an extra point and a 2-point conversion. So basically, everything we do for the rest of this game is going to be trying to take shots, right? And then he does that. But yeah, we're trying to just figure things out here on offense. Our drop back passing game, like I said, non-existent, which I do hate. But DPI. That's going to be pass interference. I have a flag somewhere in my apartment. I just don't remember where. But we got DPI, so we're getting a first down out of that. Let's see. There we go. We're going to go all go. Set him to pass block. And motion him across. All right. See if we can get anything out of this. Nope, sack. That's what we got out of it. There you go, turbo here. All right, we're shooting a turbo play. And again, like, we're going to lose this game, right? There it is. You're just going to take a little completion there. You're going to turbo again. I don't care about the pick, really. I don't. I don't care much about interceptions. If they're difficult passes, triangle's open. Hit them. If they're difficult passes that you need to make or need to at least attempt, I really don't care about a pick. And I do feel like, oh, that was a bad one. All right, that was an easy completion there that he just airmailed. So that was a bad. That was honestly probably his worst throw of the entire game. There's Lincoln Riley celebrating that they won 15-0 against Missouri State. Good job, Lincoln. Let's see. We got Jacob Park. Really, like 24 for 33. I know that's not amazing, especially because when you account for the drop back passing, it was really bad. But as far as like, I mean, also one, he took too many sacks. Two, like we just couldn't get anything going on the ground. But again, we were playing against USC, who's just so much better than us. I do think finding ways to get the ball to our playmakers needs to be a higher priority here. I just don't know exactly how we're going to do it. Do we break out some more jet sweeps? Because I mean, we ran a ton of screens, right? So do we just change who's in the slot, who's not? Like we'll have to figure all that out. Defense, did their job, right? Like your offense turned it over twice. You and included a missed field goal as well. So your offense turned it over twice. You were facing a significantly better team, and you allowed 15. If our defense can, again, you allowed 15 against USC. If our defense can continue to play at that level when we get to conference play in, what week do we get to conference play? I mean, this is going to be tough. So yeah, we're already gearing up. And so if you can, like Marshall's a game that not conference, but could be a decent win, right? Or a decent matchup for us. SMU's probably going to destroy us. I don't think we've got the speed or the power to keep up with them. FCS Southeast, I feel pretty comfortable about playing now. Again, like we lost 15-0, and that sucks. We didn't score a single point, and that sucks. But our defense showed good fight there. Again, allowing 15 when the offense turned it over twice and missed a field goal. Feel pretty good about that. And again, we need to win 4 games. That's the goal here, right? And if our defense, which it's not going to hold up that strong against everybody, but if our defense can hold up and our offense can start getting us 15 to 20 a game, which I do think is possible, right? Again, we had 0, but that was against USC. We'll see what it's like when we're facing, more even teams. But 15-0, not a good game. But again, I thought we were going to lose by like 40. So I can't harp on it too much. I can say that, yeah, that was it was fun to do. I think that we figured out some stuff about our team. I will probably mess with the depth chart again for next game against Marshall. Probably play around with third down back and gadget, and we'll try to start adding some gadget design touches here. I want to keep the gadget as a receiver. So let's just look at the roster. I'm not going to look at the depth chart right now, but just looking at the roster, I'm just trying to see who I could put at the gadget spot. I want speed there. It might just be Dash Luke. He's 5'8", 175, so he's already running back size basically. But I want to get him in a spot where I can put him in the backfield, put him out wide, and just try to create. Because I don't want to put a running back there because that eliminates the point of the gadget at running back selection. I could put a running back as a slot receiver in the natural depth chart or subbing him in. I can't put a receiver at running back in natural depth chart or subbing him in. So if I just keep a receiver in the gadget spot and then I put gadget at running back for the formation sub, pretty decent there. 71 ball carrier, 78 ball carrier vision for Liam O'Reilly. It's his speed like 90 acceleration, 86 speed. Bad. Let's see. What are break tackle's decent. We got decent break tackle. Stiff arm spin. Okay, we'll figure things out, but again, I feel like it could have been worse. So we are going to head out of here and take on Marshall Thundering Herd next week and hopefully be able to pick up our first win, be able to score our first touchdown, first field goal. Hopefully we'll be able to do all those things. But until then, I'll see you next time, and hopefully the Missouri State Bears will be able to pick up their first win of the we look like the Kodiak pancake logo. But hopefully we'll be able to pick up our first win of the 2025 season and the first win as offensive coordinators. But until then, I'll see you next time.